How's everybody doing today? My name is Wild Leprechauns, or Cody, whichever you prefer, and today I'm bringing you a brief review of a game called Nuclear Throne, which it's not actually released yet, but you can play it through early access on Steam, and it's a lot of fun, and it's definitely worth the money that you could put into it. And to describe it simply, it takes the gameplay mechanics of games like Hotline Miami and sort of puts it into a random number generator sort of game like Isaac, and it sort of mashes them together in a perfect combination that ends up being a lot of fun. So to basically say it briefly, this game is definitely a game to keep your eye on. I mean, I don't know if it's worth to buy in early access. I paid I think it was $10 or $15 for it in early access, and I've been having a lot of fun even since. Like it's just been sort of glitchy at some points. Like when it first came out, I couldn't really play it for more than 15 minutes because it was crashing. But the development team is just so on top of everything. They keep updating it every week, so it hasn't been having any problems for me recently. And all these new features keep getting added, like new characters and stuff. And it's just overall a great game. So without further ado, I'm going to hop in as Crystal. He's my favorite character. And you're going to see some of the core gameplay mechanics. Now basically, you're this character over here, and you aim around with the mouse, you move with the WASD and stuff, and then you basically just got to kill everything else that you see. So, like when you start out with this character, you get like a pistol. I think most characters get a pistol. And that's my ability right there, you can see. But each character's got a different ability. They get different, sort of stats, I guess you could say, for the most part. And you play in a completely randomly generated, environment. Like, this is random every time. So I could play this, die, and then play a different one the next time I respawn or whatever. Because it's like a one-life game. It's hardcore like Isaac is, in a sense where it's one life, and if you lose, then that's it. But it's very, very fun, even though it's challenging. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, grenade launcher, that's nice. And there's different weapons in this game. It's not just like one gun. There's like a lot of stuff. There's a pistol, there's a shotgun, there's a slug shotgun. There's so much stuff. So it really has playability, or replayability, I should say. And that's something that's a lot of fun. A lot of games don't really offer that. So it's got that sort of Isaac-y feel with the random number generator, but it's got the gameplay of Hotline Miami. Is the simplest way to put it. I would say the hardcore aspects of Isaac and just the overall gameplay nature of that game. And it's a lot of fun. I don't know how to describe it. It's very unique, I could say. Its graphics are, I think, sort of reflecting of older sort of games, but I like that. It's not terrible. I mean, it's a lot of games that go for this style, and it actually works out pretty well in this game. It's very simple, I should say, in execution, but it does it flawlessly for the most part. There's not really any major issues now that they keep updating it. Like when it first came out, like I said, there was just problems where I couldn't even play it, but now it's running perfectly fine, and it doesn't really take up much graphics or anything. It feels like I have a good processor and stuff, so it might run slower on other people's computers, but for me, I haven't had any problems in terms of playability. It's always run perfectly fine for me since they fixed it when they updated it or whatever. But it's a great game overall. I mean, you have to play it for yourself. Probably it might not be for everybody because it's very unique. It's got a certain niche, whatever. I don't know how to say that word. Sometimes I fail at English. But it's got a very specific place to fill. So if you're not a fan of these kind of games, you probably won't like it. So you might want to spend your money somewhere else. But if you're a fan of some games that are really challenging, like Isaac and stuff, this might be another game to add to the list of games you play. And this is another thing. There's like abilities in this game. I forgot to mention that. And basically, I don't know about that. I'll take this. Yeah. Ooh. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm just picking up the abilities. That seems like it might be good. But like I was saying, I can't even remember what I was saying. I fail. But I'm a terrible game reviewer. But it's a lot of fun, and that's really it. I mean, you should go and pick it up if you want to play another game that's enjoyable and unique. And I'm probably gonna end up getting killed here. I got a feeling, because yep, I died. But there's like a boss over there, and I was about to fight him. But it's a lot of fun. You go through different levels like Isaac would, and it's just, I keep comparing it to Isaac because it's got that same sort of feel where it's very difficult, but it's enjoyable. This game definitely is going to take practice for me to get good at, like Spelunky, Isaac, all that sort of stuff. but it's definitely worth the time, and I think it's definitely worth the $10 I paid, or $15 I paid for it. So if you're interested, you can check it out on Steam to search up Nuclear Throne. You could also look up other people's YouTube videos of it, probably, and I would definitely recommend checking it out. It's a great game. It's made by an indie developer, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. I can almost guarantee that it's made by an indie developer, because most games like this are, but I'm not entirely certain. But it's a great game nonetheless, even if it's made by a big company. But that's basically it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed my brief review of this. I'll have more videos of this to come in the future when I start getting good at it. I think I can play this with a gamepad, so that might actually be worth trying to do, because I think it might be easier to use thumbsticks and stuff to kill things like a dual-stick shooter, because that's what it kind of is. But we'll see in the future what I do with this. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next video. Bye, guys.